Hello Internet, this is what I've been up to since we last spoke. The first thing I got to do was, through work a music show with this band called the Holy Ghost Electric Show.
We can do whatever you need.
It's a pretty interesting band, and basically what I do is go through and wire up cameras. I don't really mess around with the audio side of it, but I work on the jib, and the only audio I do really is just getting the monitor feed back to the control room. But that's what I do. The band is really unique. They're a really nice rock band. They got a horn section, keyboard, and all this stuff. And one cool thing I really liked was they do, at least in their live shows, gospel covers that are really rocked up. And this is an example of one. The next thing I've got for you is this. Yes, Dungeons and Dragons. This is the current 5th edition starter set that I got for my kids to try. I'm gonna shoot a nice little movie on it, basically. Put it down in front of them and ask some questions. But, me and D&D have an interesting history. Sometime in the mid-'80s, I played my first D&D game, and it was probably 2nd edition. It was just a regular module. A guy I think had the red box, if you remember that. He got from Bookland or one of those mall bookstores. Anyway, we played it at school, and it was pretty cool. And past that, I never really touched it since. Over the years, though, I tried really hard to get into it. I know I bought 2nd edition books, 3rd edition books, 4th edition books, 4.5 edition books. Every time I buy these. And I'm always like, oh, let's play, somebody play. And I just can't find a group. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing, is like, with role-playing, you really need to have a group of friends, and you play regularly, and you'll love it. It'll work out fantastic. But if you're just like Joe Stranger looking around wanting to get into it, you're probably not going to have that good of a time. But, once again, 5th edition D&D, got the box set. I can't help myself. I can't. I don't know why, but I do. The next thing is Advent is upon us. And, well, what is Advent? I know, I was raised Baptist, didn't really understand it, wandered into the Episcopal Church later in life. It was all this stuff. It was a little calendar, and all this good stuff. Anyway, my church, the local Methodist church, decided to put together a little kit for some kids, and my wife and I went to it, and it was this whole assembly line thing where you go through and it's all these little Advent ornaments, so we got to do that. This time of year requires a lot of transportation for my kids. My first wife has one kid, I have the other, and we kind of swap up around the holidays. So that involves a very long trip from Madison, Mississippi up to Marion, Illinois. Anyway, there's a strange and unique place in Sikeston, Missouri called Boomtown. And I thought I'd let you into just how strange and weird it is. It's like half of it is nothing but fireworks, and which I guess is like a big deal because a lot of places fireworks are illegal. They're not in Mississippi. I don't get it. The other thing is you go through and there's all this weird redneck wood carvings and stuff like that, and they have a lot of ethnic art, which is really strange to me. You know, it's you know, racially positive and everything, and I guess this is like a niche for it, and yeah, for whatever reason they have it. Past that, it's just like a grocery store, gas station, place to eat. But it's a really weird place. I suggest you stop and check it out. You can't miss it if you're on the interstate. There's tons of signs for Boomtown. The other bit of traveling I do in the holidays is to my wife's hometown of Monticello, Florida, which is right by Tallahassee. So it's basically about an 8-hour drive from Madison, Mississippi. So you get to travel through, you know, and see all kinds of strange and wonderful things. It's a unique place. I actually shot a lot of video last year and meant to do a little movie or something with it, and I eventually will, and you'll know all about it. And but yeah, it's really interesting. It's a great place. Her parents have a farm, and to go there with like her brother and their family and just kind of hang out. I really dig it.
Look at this ancient device I have discovered. I wonder what purpose it serves.
The other thing I do in Monticello, Florida is go around to all the weird antique thrift shops and just kind of look around. I found some cool stuff, you know, in the couple of years I've been going down there, and yeah. Should I ever find anything super duper weird, you'll know all about it. Black Friday came and went, and I did find myself in a Walmart, albeit much later in the afternoon, and it was kind of strange because I saw this.
This is a liquor store inside Walmart.
And then I decided to try my hand at skateboarding because it's something I'm kind of interested in.
Adam's attempt to ride a skateboard is kind of failing. Last time he just flipped it out right there to the aisle, and he's kind of like shimmying my way, which is kind of creepy. Let's see. Trying to get around? You need a push?
No.
Okay, you got it?
So, there you go. Whew. That was bad. Hopefully I'll do better when I actually get a longboard. My kid wanted a skateboard for Christmas, so at 38 years old I decided I could show you what I remember from the 80s, and well, I'll get a longboard and maybe I won't hurt myself. You'll see all that later. At this point in my life, I really had no idea I would have 4 children, 2 biological, 2 stepkids, and be this big family man. It wasn't anything I was interested in, and it just sort of happened, you know, and
don't care.
It's kind of interesting. I'm usually the one that picks the kids up from school. I do the grocery shopping. I cook most of the food. I never thought I would, you know, want to do this stuff, and I really do. And I guess part of that, or all of that, is having the right partner, having someone who is a source of positivity in your life, so you want to do this kind of thing. And it's just really nice. My youngest stepkid had her 10th birthday. We got her a nice bike. My kid had her art show for middle school, and it was kind of interesting, so I thought I'd take you along and show you what I saw.
We're gonna deck the halls with dead reindeer. I see it's art crawl.
I can't tell, is this like a Ninja Turtle reindeer, or is it like a bank robber reindeer? I'm kind of not sure what's going on in this poor little girl with her hair on fire. Poor thing. And poor choice in clothing. I like this. I would hang this in my home. I would. A nice Doctor Who reindeer. This is B&E reindeer, or home invasion reindeer. If these reindeers are hunters, does that make them cannibals? Mr. Hanky Reindeer.
It's art, girl.
But-
Shh. Shh.
Please.
Shut your mouth.
What the?
It's art, girl.
But I.
Shh.
What the mu-
Shut your mouth.
where
Shut
did
your mouth. I said shut your mouth. It's art, girl.
The art was great, but it also had a lot of drama aspects to it. Like, one kid had a nice spoken word piece where he read his short story, and it was pretty neat.
When their eyes met, time came to a sudden start.
So that's it, Internet. That's what I've been up to. Until next time.